Still looking at radical equations that are set up with a radical equal to a number, right? What if they get just a little bit messier? There's a couple more steps. So what am I going to do with the cubed root of 2x equals 3? Well, I'm going to start the same way. I'm going to undo my cubed root by cubing both sides. So then I have 2x equals 3 times 3 times 3, or 3 cubed is 27. And to get x by itself, I still need to divide by 2. 27 divided by 2, right? A couple ways we could write it. We could write it as 13 and a half, 13.5, or just leave it 27 halves, right? So any of those are options. So if I check my work, go back and plug it in, the cubed root of 2 times 13.5 is supposed to equal 3. Right? That's the cubed root of 27, which is 3. So I ended up with 3 equals 3, which means my answer was correct. In our next problem, I have a square root. To undo a square root, I need to square both sides. So I have 3x minus 2 left. Right? Cancel out my square root and square root. Equals 4 squared, 4 times 4, which is 16. And if I finish getting x by itself, if I add 2 to both sides, I have 3x equals 18, and then divide by 3 to get x equals 6. But I still want to check my work. So the square root of 3 times 6 minus 2 is supposed to equal 4. I better make sure it does equal 4. That's the square root of 18 minus 2, which is the square root of 16. The square root of 16 is 4. So 4 equals 4. The two sides are the same. I'm confident that that is the correct answer. So see if you could try a couple problems that are similar to those two.